Hello, it is me again. It's been a while since my last, well, it hasn't been a while since my last webtoon related video, but it's been a while since my last sketchbook session. And I want to do more of these because I want to work in my sketchbook more and I need a good excuse to. So I'm going to start hopefully filming my process and being more active on social media and YouTube. I'm also planning on filming a studio vlog this week, so if you're into webtoons or art vlogs or studio vlogs in general, feel free to check that out when I post it next week. But yeah, so this illustration or this sketchbook spread that I'm doing now is of Celrond, who is the character in the Lord of the Rings or the Tolkien Legendarium, who is Elrond's wife. So she's an elf, and this is how I imagine her, this is how I draw her. I know it's probably not what most people would imagine her as, just because I do tend to draw her on the chubbier or plus size side, but I think she's pretty adorable, and I feel like she would definitely wear, like, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but coquettish, like those cutesy little clothes. I feel like the clothes in this I'm drawing her in this video, I feel like she would wear like super feminine, super flirty clothes. And I don't know, if you like Lord of the Rings and you like reading fan comics of Lord of the Rings, I actually have a like Celrond or Elrond and Celrond fan comic that I've been kind of passively working on the last few years. I can link that below just because it is relevant to this video. But yeah, so this sketchbook spread, I wanted to do something kind of finished. I didn't want to do something just sketches or just regular sketches. I wanted to do something that was cohesive. I normally don't do this in my sketchbooks because I don't think of it, and also I tend to want to use my sketchbooks for things like anatomy practice and practicing things, basically using my sketchbook as a sketchbook. But I do want to do some more finished pieces too, just so I have some variety. And so if I do a sketchbook tour, it's not like super boring, I guess, with just like practice sketches. So yeah, some other things I can talk about. I used watercolor for this illustration, but I also used fine liners. I used a brown fine liner that I actually ran out of ink on, so I had to change color, but luckily you can't really tell too much in the video. Like, it's in the final illustration, it doesn't actually look too bad having two different color browns for the line art, but I like the idea of having brown line art versus black just because it's like softer. It has a more gentler feel to it, I think, than like a harsh black outline, and that works with the vibe of this illustration just because it is meant to be very soft and feminine and girly, because that's sort of the vibes that I like to draw Celrond with. And yeah, so I really enjoyed working on this. I did most of this I did the sketch of this illustration last night, and I actually made a TikTok or a like a real TikTok YouTube short of it, so I'll insert that now so that you can see what the sketching process was. But for the most part, the inking and coloring process I did today because I wanted to do it during the daylight hours so I would have nice sunlight, and I'm very lucky that it is kind of sunny out today. A little cloudy, but mostly sunny. Yeah, sorry that I say a lot, but anyway, I do really enjoy how this turned out. I feel like I need to work on my watercolor skills because I think I really struggled with like getting things to look good after the line art. Like, up into the line art, I feel like I had a handle on things, and then once I started coloring, I was just like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just having fun. And I guess that's all that matters with a sketchbook spread, but I also want it to look good. So even though I like how it turned out, I know I could have done better, and I also know that like doing better comes with practice, so that's incentive even more so to continue working on my sketchbook in general. that's the illustration. I hope you enjoy. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and comment below your thoughts, and I will see you soon. Bye!